Hey there, welcome to Happy, a place where we heal, accept who we truly are. We progress, live with purpose, and become more you. I'm so excited you're here. This podcast is a space for growth, healing, and finding the courage to live as your truest self. Together, we'll explore stories, insights, and practices to help you feel empowered, inspired, and connected. Remember, your journey is yours, and every step matters. Let's start becoming the best version of you, one moment, one episode, and one breath at a time. Hello there, it's great to have you back. I'll share with you today a sentence. It's actually mantra and something I repeat to myself, almost every day, and that is, I am in the right place at the right time with the right people doing right things. I was trying to remember when this mantra became my identity, when it became truth which I speak, and I know it from my heart that this is true. And I guess it all started when I was my last year at university. I was studying as exchange student in Switzerland, and I saw an ad that there will be a competition organized in our university in my homeland in Slovenia. I was studying in Ljubljana and living in Ljubljana. And there was a competition to develop a business case, so I was studying economics and for a chosen company. And I saw it and I was like, this sounds interesting. I will apply. And then I share with my boyfriend that I'm coming to Ljubljana for 1 weekend only. Like I'm flying in on Friday and going back on Sunday because I have classes on Monday. And he's like, why? I mean, great, but why? And I share with him that I will attend this competition, that I will not be spending the whole weekend with him, but I will be on that competition. And he's like, oh my God, you're insane, you know that. But still, I knew it. I felt it, I need to be there. I shared the news with my family and they're like, great, it's great to have you here, but why? And it didn't make sense to anyone. Yet, I flew in, I competed, I was there with my full body and soul, and I won. Well, what really motivated me in that win was that a winner got 1 week in Vienna on the finals, and I was like, wow, 1 week in Vienna, paid, amazing, let's do this. But I always knew there is something bigger than that. I was in my last year of university, so I was hoping to network with the right people. I was hoping to get good contacts and really build up my database of people who might I be cooperating with in the future. So there I was in Vienna doing an amazing job with my fellows who we competed together from all over the Balkan. It was a really, really amazing experience. I flew back to Switzerland. That was like 3-4 months after the initial application. And don't get me wrong, all the time in Switzerland, I had the feeling that I'm in the right place at the right time, with the right people, doing the right things. But then I got a call. It was the country manager from the company that organized the competition in Ljubljana. And he said, okay, here is the thing. You left really good impression, and our CAO, who works in Vienna, would like to meet you. So there it was, another opportunity to fly in Vienna. All my trip expenses were paid, and I had a chance to spend another 2-3 days in Vienna. So I was like, sure, why not? I'm coming. At the time, I knew that this might also mean a job offer. And it all felt so fluent. No disturbances, nothing was holding me back. And I came to this job interview for the project manager, and there was an assistant of the CEO, there was CAO, and country manager, where I would actually work in Slovenia. And we discussed, who I am, what I do, what I like. He was genuinely interested in who I am. This is also one leadership lesson that I will carry with me for a very, very long time. Take people from universities, take young, hungry people, and give them a chance. Because we years later, we fell into this loop where we expect someone with experiences to already know everything, to have it figured out. But we want them to think out of the box, right? So he taught me that it's okay to say I need someone who will learn by doing. And there I was, and this feeling hit. Is it possible? I'm in the right place at the right time, with right people. I wasn't actually doing anything, but it was the right thing for my further career development. And there he was. I was always very talkative. I guess this is why I have this podcast now. And he was in silence and just looking at me, and he said, "Sorry, what is your next step?" And I remember sharing with him my whole idea of how I will apply for the master's and how I'm currently studying in Switzerland, and that inspired me for finance. And he looked at me and said, "You're not a project manager. I have another offer for you." He looked at the country manager and smiled. And he said, "Here you go. We need a finance person, that is a finance leader, in our office in Slovenia. What we would like you to do is to come to work for us after the university. You apply for your master's, you study while you work, and in a year, we give you all the experiences you need. We will train you, we will guide you through all the processes, we will send you to all possible courses and learnings about the taxes and VAT and corporate tax." And he started to talk about it, and I was like, he didn't even have to continue. I was yes all the way. When he said, "We have a job opportunity for you that will include leading a finance team within 1 year," I was like, I'm at the right place at the right time with right people, and I'm actually doing the right thing for me. And it was so clear that this will change the course of all events and all my future career development. And it did. It did. I accepted it. My parents were furious. They were sure I will not finish master's degree. The pay was really not what they expected for me after the graduation. I did not care. I knew I will be fine because the feeling in me was screaming, "This is the right thing for you. This is what you need." And this was stronger than me. So all my parents' frustrations about the salary and what they had in mind for me, it was nothing. Let me tell you one thing, what my parents didn't know at the time, that I will spend most of my time traveling around, and I will get extra pay for every day that I spent abroad. I was living in Austria for 3 months, and I got the education there. I get to meet all my colleagues working in Austria. I was traveling in different stores, met so many amazing people who I'm still friends with. And no one could pay me that. There was no money in the world that could pay me this experience and everything that followed in the next 10 years. I stayed 10 years in that company. I helped them build finance from the scratch. I was the one who was initiating the changes. And the fact that CAO at the time saw this in me inspired me a lot. It inspired me as a leader to think, okay, how can I recognize this spark in other people? Not just youngsters from the universities, but really in anyone that I meet and I work with. I will be really forever grateful for that opportunity, to the CEO, to his assistant who recognized this potential in me, and the country manager in that company. They were really three people who I thank for everything that was coming later in my career. Because it's important to have a strong start. Someone who gives you wind in your back and says, you're ready to go. And if you fall, we have you. And here I am, 17 years later, still thinking about this situation. And many times later in my life, I experience I'm in the right time, at the right place, with the right people. As I was working in that first job for 10 years, I had a feeling I did it all. I need to move further. And I was just scrolling around LinkedIn and not even searching for a job. And there was a job ad for a company I never heard about. It was not even an appealing ad, and yet everything inside me screamed, this is it. This is the opportunity. I am in the right place at the right time with the right people. This is for you. You will do the right thing if you apply. And I did. I started to research this company and I saw that they're everything I stand for. After second maternity leave, I had a strong feeling that I want to do something impactful, that I want to work in a company that it's either being socially responsible or environmentally responsible, and that I can share with my kids with pride where I work. And that was that company. I came to the job interview and I knew it. I am at the right place at the right time with right people, and I will be doing the right things. And here I am now 7 years, and I still have this feeling. And not just when it comes to job. I had this feeling so many times, either when I joined a community of women who were supporting me and are still supporting me. And I knew, oh my God, I have so many things to do and I'm so busy. Do I really want to join them now? And now I know it was the right time, right place, right people, and right thing to do. So whenever you have a feeling that you're not on the right place, that you're not with the right people on the right time, sometimes just timing is not right. Just move. I like to say, you're not a tree. So if you don't like it where you are, you just move. And now some people will ask me, how do I know what is for me? What I was supposed to be doing? And who are the people I need to meet that are right for me? And how do I know? You don't. This feeling will just hit you from within you. But you have to put yourself into the positions where you can get this feeling. So it's extremely important that you try various things. Go and start applying for jobs. Go on job interviews. One of the biggest lies I've heard from people who genuinely believes it is that I don't want to work in a corporate job because they're too strict, they're not flexible, they're systems. They call them systems. I want to be free. I want to work from home. Put all that on the paper. I have a news for you. Not every job in the system is the same. And why not starting to change the system and this limited belief that you have what system is? So create an environment that is the right place for you and start searching for options that will put you in connection with the right people. I promise you, the right time will follow. It's not always within 3 months as it was for me. It's not always within 1 week as it was with my second job. It's not always just a random call for a friend inviting you to join the community. Sometimes it's just you doing the right thing for yourself, and everything else falls into place. So trust it. Trust the process. Don't overthink it, and just write it down somewhere. I have it written down so I can see it all the time. And whenever I have a feeling I'm stuck, I say to myself, hey, you were already there. You were at the right place at the right time with right people, doing the right things. So what is different now? And sometimes this requires really to change either people, time, place, or things you do. And that's fine. Just release fear and go and check which of the 4 you need to change. And believe it and trust that it will happen for you, that all 4 can align. They aligned for me, and I know they can align for you as well. Do you already feel a little bit more you? Don't worry, you're not in a hurry. Healing and growing are journeys, not races. If I could do it, you can do it. Join me in the next episode, and let's take one more step towards your purpose and your truest self. And please don't forget, you're doing an amazing job.